without my glasses today. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I'm so excited. I hope everyone's enjoying holiday season. Crystal just put in the feed, because we're on live stream right now, that she's behind in decorating. I feel so behind. I was literally like, I have the Mickey Mouse sweatshirt. I have to festive this up today. And I was like, what do I have? Do I have some fun little things that we can bring? I think I have some holiday lights. Yeah, it's switching my camera, but I was like last minute trying to do all the festive things. But guys, today we are talking about 'tis the season for marketing. We are coming off of the biggest marketing week of the year, right? Black Friday, Cyber Monday, some of the sales are still going on. And I thought, what a great time to talk about what we did promotion-wise at our travel agency. What are the top things that you can do still this holiday season to really up-level your marketing game? What's the number one thing that I think is going to be a really smart way to market all the way through the end of the year to bring you more cash flow in your business and guaranteed bookings? I'm going to share that with you today. And then also, what is the number one thing that makes promotions just overall more successful in general? So that's what we're talking about on the live stream today. Put your questions down below. I'm going to answer them all at the end. But if that sounds like fun, keep on watching. That's what we're doing on the show today. All right, guys, if you are new to the channel, I want to say welcome. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell over on YouTube. That's a great place to catch all of our amazing content that we have for you. And there's a lot of it, hundreds and hundreds of videos. And if you are new, you might not know who I am. My name is Cyndi Williams, and I started in the travel industry almost 30 years ago, which seems crazy to me, but I was just 19 years old, went to travel school, started working for one of the biggest travel brands in the world, and it was off and running from there. So today I own and operate my own award-winning nationally recognized agency, but I'm most known for being the CEO of Careers on Vacation, which helps people just like you learn how to launch, grow, and supersize your travel businesses all over the world. So today though, guys, we are doing a live stream, lots of fun education, and we're going to just have fun, right? Because it's holiday time. We have all the things happening. I think I shared this one last time. My good friend, Evie, she's one of our coaches, gave me this mug when she did Careers on Vacation. Oops, I just messed my lights up there. When she did Careers on Vacation years ago, this was a gift that she sent me. And every year it is my favorite mug. It even has I don't know if you can see it, but it has a little, I'm going to try not to dump water on my computer. It has a little red truck in there. How cute is that? I mean, it's just the magic. It's just the little things, guys, right? So, listen, we are going to be talking about all things promotions today. 'Tis the season for marketing. And if you stumbled upon this and you are just thinking about getting into the travel industry, I want to tell you about a resource real quick. You can go over and check out our masterclass, the 5 shifts to a 6-figure travel business and beyond. I've had too much time off, too much turkey, you guys. But that is an absolutely free class. If you're just like, do I want to be a travel agent? Is it for me? Is it time to get into the industry? You can go check that out at careersonvacation.com/masterclass. I put that together because we get so many questions about, on social media. I wish I could answer all the hundreds of questions we get on a weekly basis. But if you're thinking about it, take that class. And I will say it's an amazing time to get into the industry because as horrible as COVID was, it has really opened up and reminded people how important having a travel agent in their corner to advocate for them and manage all of these changes, even though it is a difficult year for booking travel and will be for the year to come. That's why people need us. And we're building businesses. The work that you do in the next year will build your business for the next decade. I really believe that. So, but guys, today we're talking about marketing. So let's dive in. And I want to do a quick question. I want to take a poll. Tell me in comments, did you guys run a promotion over Black Friday or Cyber Monday or leading up to Thanksgiving? Did you run a promotion? Did you take advantage of that shopping time? And I think a lot of people, especially in the travel industry, right? They'll think, well, that's more of like a stuff that stuff you're going to buy at Target or stuff that you're going to put under the tree or different things. So, but it really is a smart week to be marketing, right? We're going to dive into that a little bit further in a second, but I also want to preface this whole session by saying holiday time is not the only time you should be marketing, right? This is what I train people all year long, our clients in our mastermind, is how to set up marketing so it runs on a continual basis. So you are bringing leads into your business, so you're managing your cash flow, you're getting profits leveled out all year long. Now, we do have a natural busy season in our industry. It is always first quarter. It's been first quarter since the day I started in the industry almost 30 years ago, and it is still first quarter. So January, February, March, and even into April is really that time where people just lean into booking their vacations. And also a lot of the travel suppliers put amazing promotions in play. The reason they do this is they all want to stock their books the first quarter of the year. So they know like what you do in first quarter kind of dictates the year that's coming right behind it. So now there's ways that you can market and you can still have great sales in every quarter, and that's great, but you don't want to miss first quarter. It's like a really big deal. So everybody, and maybe you're new to marketing. So let me back up a second, because sometimes I jump into like you've been doing this for 5 years and I forget. So let me go back to basics. One thing you need to know about marketing is the sales that are happening today in your business are the result of the work you did 2 to 3 months ago. Okay. So the marketing takes time to build. Marketing takes time to get in front of eyeballs, right? It takes time. You have to warm up your audiences. You have to marinate. You have to, kind of get into a place where they've seen you a few times. The rule of marketing, there's something called the rule of 7. People have to see you 7 times before they even recognize you as a brand. And I think as with new agents, a lot of times that's where the frustration is. They're like, I put out this one Facebook ad and I spent $50 and I didn't get any sales. Well, nobody knows you yet, right? So it's one of those things where it's really understanding how marketing works and how to plug stuff in, how you can get in front of free eyeballs, and what's the best way to get in front of paid eyeballs, meaning running ads and things like that, and marrying those things together to get the best results. So you have leads coming in on a regular basis. Marketing is the lifeblood of your business, right? But understand what you did 3 months ago is a result of the sales that are happening right now, right? So just take the pressure off. Like, give yourself a break. If you ran a promotion, maybe you ran a Thanksgiving promotion for the first time ever and you didn't have any results, but it was the first time you ever tried to do something. It's okay. What did you learn from it? How are you moving forward? Did you get some new people in your database? All right, I'm going off on a soapbox here. Let me stick to the agenda. You guys know I have such a heart for learning and sharing education. I could literally talk about marketing all day long and travel all day long, but we're going to stay on topic today. So make sure you're marketing every season. I just wanted to preface that. And why are the holidays a good time to market? So I said a few minutes ago, like some people think, well, why would I market during Black Friday? Like that's a shopping holiday. People are buying toys or they're buying sweaters or buying stuff to give to their loved ones. Why can't they buy a vacation? The other reason why it's a great time to be marketing is because everybody's unzipped their wallet and they have their credit card right next to them. I mean, it used to be Black Friday where people were going out into the stores, but if you're like me, I gave that game up a few years ago, and I'm so happy I did, because now I'm like, I'm shopping in my pajamas from my couch. So I'm already buying this thing or buying that. I'm already in the mode of buying. Consumers are in the mode of buying. So if you put an offer in front of them that they've been thinking about, or maybe you've been up to the last 60, 90 days, you've been warming them up, and now you have this amazing offer to put out, now is the time that they're pulling the trigger. We actually had a student in our mastermind, Miss May. I don't know if you're watching May. I love her to death because she is in our program and she is in it to win it. And she put out Black Friday specials, and then she shared what she booked through the week in our secret mastermind group. And I was like, yep, that's the trick, right? So it's one of those things where she just did what we train her to do, which is kind of have a strategy. What are you putting in front of people? And of course, I'm going to talk through like how you get it in front of people here in a second. But don't underestimate the power of the holidays. People are spending money. So you can kind of have a warm up to first quarter, right? All right, so let's talk about how you can market as an expert this holiday season. I think the number one thing is really thinking through what are the promotions I am going to run. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm exhausted. So I don't just have Tripsy Travel, which is our travel agency. I also have Careers on Vacation, and we have another company you guys don't even know about, which we're going to talk about later in the year to help travel agents in a different way. But anyway, that secret company that's not rolled out yet, I did have a promotion that rolled out to all of my students and graduates. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is we had promotions going on in all 3 companies last week. You guys, I can't. I mean, the beautiful thing is it's like you're seeing all of the activity happening, people getting excited. So we saw activity across all 3 companies, and it is tired. It's tiring, but it went off without a hitch because we did so much time in the planning, the preparation, and we didn't do it November 1st. We did it July and August. We started thinking about what do we want to do for Black Friday? What do we want to do for Cyber Monday? How do we want to roll out different things for each of these companies? So I share that to say, whatever promotion you might have in mind or an idea that you might have, it's not too late. I'm going to give you a promotion you can literally put in play tomorrow here in a second. But for a well thought out promotion, I want you to think about marketing in general. What I teach my students is we teach them how to market and prepare for each quarter ahead of time. So like right now, all of my students are building their Q1 marketing plans. So by the time January 1st hits, it's all running on autopilot. Because when January 1st hits, they're going to be busy booking travel if they've done everything right? But what happens especially if you're new and you don't have a mentor, or you haven't been through one of our programs, is you're like, this is great. And you're booking trips. And because first, like, let's face it, the beginning of the year, you can book some decent travel. But what happens is end of March rolls around, or April, and you're like, where did everybody go? Where are all the leads? And now I have to go back to my regular job, or I'm not booking the same amount that I was. But it's because you were so busy booking, you didn't market during that quarter. So that's why doing everything in advance, 3 months ahead of time, or not 3 months ahead of time, at least a month ahead of time going into the quarter. So for example, for January, February, March, you should be planning that early December and plan it, create it, execute, have it on autopilot going into next quarter. Okay, hopefully I'm not going down too much of a rabbit hole, and I don't want to scare those of you that are new, because look, this is the thing. If you're getting into this industry, you need to understand 2 things. You have to be a great travel agent. That's job 1. But there's a whole nother hat you need to wear in this industry, and it is how to run an online business, right? Part of running an online business is, how do I market? How do I get my own clients? How do I get my own customers? How do I make the phone ring? That is what the second part that we're talking about today. Any of this stuff can be trained. So just take a deep breath if you're feeling overwhelmed. I want this to inspire you, to show you, what can happen and really generate some ideas. The other thing I want you to think about in your promotion. So let's say you have a great promotion. Let's say you come up with a promotion, you have an idea. Now every time I create a promotion that I'm going to roll out. So back in July, August, when we were thinking about this stuff, I literally thought about, okay, I have this promotion. How am I going to send it out in my sales funnels, right? So we do automation. We have audiences for the different things that we sell. So we have sales funnels in place. But in addition to that, how am I going to share it and talk about it on Instagram? How am I going to share and talk about it on Facebook? Am I going to do anything special on YouTube? Am I going to do a live stream to promote it? Am I going to send out a mailer? Right? Like for all of our travel agency clients that we've worked with, we have their home addresses. So do I want to throw a direct mail campaign? What I'm getting at is you should always to have the best result. You do all this work, and this is the other thing I see people do. They do all this work and they think the promotion is going to be the biggest thing ever, and then they put it out in one place and they just expect droves of clients. Like, no, once you come up with a promotion, you need to talk about it, be about it, let it marinate for weeks, right? That's why the Black Friday ones are a little harder. But whenever you're doing a promo, you want to have a multi-pronged approach. What are all the different ways that you can leverage your audience, leverage your database, leverage your mailing list, leverage your followers to get that in front of people's eyeballs and ask them to purchase, right? Get that call to action out there. So I want you to think about that. Oh, one more thing I forgot to tell you guys about at the top of the hour. Wait, that's the wrong button. Again, too much turkey. We have our giveaway happening. So wanderlessceo.com/Santa. On the 15th, I'm going to be drawing all of the winners live. You can go to Instagram. Now I'll put up the Instagram. You can go to Instagram at wanderlessceo and you can see all of the prizes I'm giving away. I want you to check that. I almost forgot. Today is the last day you can get in on that contest, so don't miss out. I want you to go over there and get registered for that. Speaking of promotions, right? So, but back to the strategy for marketing, making sure you have a multi-pronged approach. So whatever, things you have going on, how are you sharing that out? And then the last thing is, and this is one, especially for you newer travel agents, that you're learning so much. And I know it's a lot at the beginning, especially if you're trying to navigate this world without a teacher, without a coach, without a mentor, without, you're just kind of throw yourself in the ocean. I'm going to be a travel agent tomorrow. Like, this 30 years of knowledge that I have of being in this industry is one of those things that, just from a me to you perspective, I understand that it's a lot, right? But the number one thing you can do for yourself and this is the pitfall I see when people are new, is they don't automate anything, right? They'll go, oh, I'm going to tell people about it. I'm going to throw it out on social media. And yes, you should do some of those things, but when you throw it on social media, what's your call to action? What are you asking them to do? And then where are you sending them to? Are you sending them to a link? Are you sending them to a landing page? Are your processes automated? Now, this is the only way I could run multiple promotions across 3 companies without going crazy, because we had downtime. We had Thanksgiving dinner. I made Thanksgiving dinner, right? And we had downtime. We watched movies. How was I able to do that while all of this stuff was happening across my businesses? Automation, right? So while I'm making the turkey dinner, I'm seeing ding, 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 sales are coming in. But because my processes are automated, because I have systems in place, because we have protocols and all of those things outlined, that's how you're able to do it without losing your mind. Okay. So, and look, you don't have to jump into having 3 companies and multiple promotions. You're going to start with 1 and you're going to learn from it, and then you're going to do better. But if I can give you some advice from the beginning, lean into learning about automation. It really makes a ton of difference. That's the kind of stuff we teach in our Careers on Vacation program. And for our travel agencies that we help them grow their teams, we really lean into it on that level too. All right. I want to talk about my favorite promotion we have in place at our agency right now. You are welcome to copy this. I am here to spread the love this holiday season, all the cheer. When I had the idea for this promotion, and I hate watching the news because, right, it's depressing. I'm all about mindset. So I try to keep my vibration up here and the news is down here. But point being is, I couldn't miss the headlines. We're having what are they calling it? A global supply chain issue. Yeah. Global supply chain issue. The minute I heard that, I was like, oh, I know. And we kind of ramped up this promotion because remember, we plan our promotions in July and August, and global supply chain wasn't on the radar yet. But early November, I tweaked one of our promotions to make it more of a bigger hit in our agency. And that is put a vacation under the tree. Because while the stores might start getting empty on their shelves, people can always purchase a vacation to put under the tree for the future, or they can purchase a gift card from our agency. I promised you I was going to tell you how you can get instant cash flow and guaranteed vacations. When someone buys a $5,000 gift card from your agency, you know that's going to be a vacation. And I want to preface this by saying when you put a gift card promotion in place, you need to check the laws for your state, because different laws for gift cards, like can they expire, can they not? Texas, we can't expire gift cards, so if they don't use them by a certain time. But the other thing is you can make your gift card that they have to use it at your agency. Okay. So think about your terms and conditions, get all that, little stuff out of the way. This is actually something a week before Thanksgiving, I went to my students and I said, all of you guys should be doing this. Let me show you how I'm doing it. And we shared that in our mastermind. So I can't wait to hear the results and what happened. But at any rate, this is something you guys can do too. I want to preface it by saying, make sure your terms and conditions you run by your legal representation, especially if you don't have anyone to ask or check against, check the state, all that information. But once you do those odds and ends, creating a promotion like this is such a good idea. We even got gift boxes for our agency, and we have things like Mickey and Minnie ears. One of my students got like little cruise ornament, like little cute things that are ready made. So when someone buys that vacation under the tree or put a trip under the tree concept, you have something to mail them, and that they have something to open on Christmas morning. That's something you can do so easy and so inexpensively, and it's going to equal sales for your agency. I also want to add one more thing, just from a responsibility and an ethical perspective. If you are selling gift cards, you need to make sure that money is kept in a separate account and you account for it. And obviously you're not spending it, because you are going to have to be the one that pays for the vacation from that money that they give you out of that account in the future. So don't skip that step. Very important. All right, guys. But that is my favorite 2021 promo. We're selling the crap out of gift cards and making consultations and putting trips under the tree for our clients. They are loving it, and it's just working beautifully. So I hope that helps you too. If you have questions, put them down below. I'm going to go to those in a second as well. There's one more thing I want to share with you. There's one thing that makes promotions 100,000 times more successful. And that is, you have to have an audience, right? If you're that new travel agent and you have nobody in your database, you have nobody to email, you have no following on any social media, you just put it out on your personal page. That's why your reach and your lead flows are not flying in, because you haven't done the work to grow your community, grow your audience, grow your eyeballs. This is the stuff we train in Careers on Vacation, like how to grow that community, how to foster those relationships, how to grow your database, how to get leads in there. So by the time Thanksgiving rolls around, or 3 to 4 months from now, maybe you have a couple hundred people that you can start emailing. Our database has over 50,000 people that we can literally just send an email out, and I know sales are going to happen just by the sheer size of the audience that I've created. Now that takes years. It takes years, but trust me, once you have 100, then you have 500, then you have 1,000, then you have 5,000. That's when your business starts to 5x and 10x and 20x, right? I have been so fortunate. Our businesses have doubled or tripled in size for the last 5 years. This year we doubled in size. Now you might say, well, 2020, but you have to remember, one of my businesses is Careers on Vacation. We had a record landmark year last year, and even though it was a record landmark year, we doubled it again, right? So of course Tripsy took a hit last year because of all the cancellations, but because we know how to market and we know how to put strategies in place and we know how to automate, the minute Disney opened, we had a series of automations happening. We had marketing that was going on. And all during that time where everyone else was shut down, we were doing things with our clients like, hey, come to trivia night, or hey, we're thinking about you, or like just keeping our audience warm. So we really never stopped marketing. We altered the message. So being a smart marketer is part of why your business will grow or not grow, right? Like if you're doing it right and you know the things to do and putting them in place. So just think about that. If you've been thinking about Careers on Vacation, I want to encourage you to go check it out. This is our 12-week mastermind. This is the one you guys have heard about. We have over 150 plus case studies over on YouTube. This is the one where you get to work with me and my team of experts. Not only do you get the on-demand training program, but you get to show up to live calls with me, live calls with my expert. There's some of my amazing team there. And you get a coach assigned to you to help you through the process of becoming an agent and growing your agency. We have 2 learning tracks, one for those of you that are thinking about becoming a travel agent and you're brand new, and then those of you who are experienced, but you just can't figure out how to get all this stuff in place. We have stuff for you too. And that's our experienced learning track versus our newbie learning track. All right, I'm going to go over and check questions now. We had such a good vibes for this call. So I see, and forgive me, I have to put my glasses on real quick. I love it. Hey, Nicole, good morning. Hey, Jamie, good morning. What questions you got? Hey, Chesha, I saw Chesha bought our secret product yesterday. I can't tell you guys about it yet, but Chesha, let me know what you think about it. Nicole also got that too. I can't talk about it yet because this is a public webinar, but don't worry. I'm going to tell the public in January, but all of my when you're a COV grad or a COV client, you always get stuff ahead of time, which is great. Erin says, best decision I ever made. Yay! Erin's one of our COV grads as well. Tanya, good morning. Everyone is just so chipper and cheery this morning. Do you guys have any questions for me? Especially for those of you who maybe have never run a promotion before, or maybe your promotion didn't go as well as you thought it would. And Chesha says, so excited. I already know which one you're going to buy. It's funny because I can't talk about it. I got to pause that one. But if you guys have any questions about promotions in general, put them in the feed because I definitely want to answer those for you. And while I'm waiting for a couple questions come in, I want to tell everybody the live stream will be a little inconsistent towards the end of the year because we have the holidays. So I'm going to be taking some time off for my family. As I said, I'm exhausted after November, but it's all good. So we're going to be doing some fun stuff over the holidays, but live streams in January, we're going to start streaming out to YouTube at the same time. So these live streams are about to get a lot bigger. We have 15,000 followers. Well, hang on, 15,000 we had a month ago. I think we're almost up to 17,000. So the live streams are going to get a lot bigger soon, but make sure you mark your calendar. They'll be at the same time in the new year, 10 a.m. Central, and you can watch them either here in our Facebook group or over on YouTube as well. Hey, Jerica, good morning. Hey, Patricia, good morning. I love it. You guys you guys have had enough turkey too. I must have done a really good training job because I don't see a ton of questions. But listen, if you guys are watching the replays later, put a little CTR for caught the replay and feel free to pop a question. And I'll try to get to as many answers as I can for sure. But guys, I just want to tell you, happy holidays. It has been such a pleasure this year to support you guys, and we put out over 100 educational videos for you guys in the past year. So I hope you're enjoying our content over on YouTube. If you want to see the crazy shenanigans that are going on in my family behind the scenes, then Instagram is the place to go for sure. And yes, of course, we're on TikTok, which is driving me crazy because I have zero time left in the day, but you know how it goes. We have to test everything. So guys, I love you so much. I just want to tell you, wherever you are in your journey of starting in the travel industry or growing your travel business, I wish you so much love, so much abundance. I wish you the world, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to register for the Christmas contest. I'll put the links down below. Bye, guys.
It's calling me, like the rainbow, It's calling me, like the rainbow.
Hey guys, Cyndi Williams here. If you like that last video, make sure you check out all of the other content on our channel. And if you want to follow along and travel with me around the world and see how I run my amazing travel brands and get some great tips on how to grow your own, make sure you check out that other content. I'm going to drop a couple videos here. Click those links. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.
It's calling me.